ZMTV. Streaming now at zmonline.com.
Hi Matthew, lovely to see you
Good
again.
seeing you. Good seeing you.
Are the writers any more loose-lipped these days about the plot lines, or is it still a giant mystery?
I think if anything, they've gotten tighter. Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, we've had some breaches in the security, and so I think when that kind of thing happens on a show like Lost, which, you know, largely exists because of the mysteries and because of the audience wanting to find out what's happening next and wanting to have mysteries solved, we have had some spoilers, and of course, you know, those people were quickly whisked away in a white van with guys with like white coats, and nobody's ever heard from them or seen them again. But yeah, they've gotten tighter.
So did they find out who was giving the secrets away?
Oh, they always find out.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like
no, I mean, they've gotten to the point where they're starting to, you know, they don't publish certain scenes in the scripts that the crew and the cast get, and they only describe those scenes to the actors working in them, and then those actors will get pages sort of, you know, really close to the time that you shoot them. They've gone as far, I know, and obviously I can't tell you where, but they've thrown a lot of fake situations in, shot stuff.
Oh, that's clever.
And then later reshot it
Yeah.
in a different situation to plug into the show.
It must take a lot of energy, though, for whoever's in charge of that, you know, putting out those fires. That's a whole job in itself of
Sure.
counter-espionage.
Yes.
Is Hawaii home for you now? Do you feel...
Yeah, it's been that way for you know, since we started. I mean, I moved my family over there, and the kids have been going to school there for 3 years, starting their 4th year there. So
Wow.
it's certainly home for them. You know, I don't think we'll stay past the life of Lost. In fact, I know we won't. We'll be moving when we're finished with the show. But it's a really nice place to be right now.
Yeah, that's going to be really hard, you know, for your wife. She's probably going to go, I don't want to go somewhere where it's cold. I want to stay in the warm.
Well, that's always been a fundamental argument between the two of us. I mean, she was born and raised in Venice, Italy, which actually has a very, you know, it's got winters and stuff, but she's pretty Mediterranean in that respect, and she thought she was really attracted to a very tropical climate, but after being there for 3 years, it's like anything, you know. If you're dealing with 80 and sunny and breezy every single day of the year, you know, you lose perspective on that being nice. That only exists as nice in contrast to really terrible weather. That's why people travel from all over the world to go to those types of places for 10 days. And then they go back to their 4 seasonal climates, and they're very happy.
Well, I lived in Hawaii for 3 years, and I used to always think it was funny at JCPenney's when they brought in their winter range. It's like, who's going to wear? Where are we going to be?
Yeah, it's not a lot of that. You know.
No. I know that you could have gone on to play professional football. And
well, that's at no point did I ever say that, so I don't know where that information came from.
No,
I played college football, but there was never
really
any
good.
pro. No, I was all right.
Does any part of you, I know you love your life, and I know you love what you're doing, but is there any part of you that goes, damn, I actually would quite like to have been a pro footballer?
No. No, there would have been a time that I would have answered that question differently, but no, I'm really happy with where I am, and my knees are in all right shape and that kind of thing. You know, the pro football situation has gotten really tough. I mean, the average careers, you know, talking 3 or 4 years, and those guys really, they deserve what they get paid. It's tough racket, really tough.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But even more so for baseball, where they play every day. I don't know, those guys.
Yeah, the baseball players, they don't really do a whole lot. I mean, come on. They don't. They stand around out there, and you see these guys that are like in their early 40s and pitchers, and they're totally out of shape.
Yeah, that's true.
It's they have a much longer career, baseball players, and they get paid more, which is ridiculous.
Did you come out of school with any injuries, or were you lucky enough just to sort of like not get the bad?
I was really pretty fortunate. I mean, I had a couple of concussions, and I broke my leg in high school, and yeah, I mean, you get injuries, but nothing like where I can't get out of bed in the morning. Sometimes
it looks really grisly doing the filming on the island. I mean, it looks like it's hard work. It doesn't look easy. Would it be fair to say that it can be kind of rough sometimes?
It can be, especially when you're doing nights and in the jungle. The worst scenario, when you look at the scripts now, I mean, the cast has gotten to the point where if you see it say, exterior night jungle, rain, you're really not happy. Because that means you're going to spend the entire night under rain towers. And to make that rain show up like torrential tropical rain, it's raindrops like that big of freezing cold water coming out of trucks. And it's just dumping on you all night. And you're standing in 8 inches of mud. And you're freezing your ass off. I mean, even in Hawaii, it takes you about 2 hours where you're chilled to the bone and you never get warm again.
That's so glamorous.
It's kind of a bummer.
Thank you, Matthew.